What is up, YouTube? It is Starks here, or the Starks here, rather, and welcome to another live commentary review of OlliOlli2. Welcome to Olliwood, which I had downloaded and installed, of course, um, a few months or a few weeks back, about a month ago. And it was suggested by a YouTuber um, um, who I find is an inspiration and a YouTuber that I truly do like. And yeah, this game is really fun, and I'm just gonna do a review about it, what I like and dislike about it, and why I think you guys should get it. So let's begin. OlliOlli2 is basically a game which I am playing right now, and it's PlayStation 4, PlayStation Plus. Sorry, members get it for free. I mean, I did at least. And although it doesn't have really much story to it, and that's the reason why I don't really like the game, it doesn't have too much story to it. However, it does have these different levels, and it's just extra, content, which it's really fun to play. And this is just the first few levels that I'm playing here right now, as you can see, and I'm just doing a whole bunch of tricks and getting sloppy points. But yeah, it has no story to it. There's just this guy in Olliwood, like Hollywood, sorry. And yeah, I like games that have story. The Last of Us, Uncharted, Grand Theft Auto, Destiny, Call of Duty, games like those. And then you have like indie games. I believe this is an indie game, so I guess that's the reason why. But I still think indie games should, try their best to, or companies or developers should try their best to, I suppose, bring out content like this, but have some sort of story to it. Like, I'm not saying it needs a story. Maybe the first game did have a story, which I've never played. However, I think it would just be nice if they added some sort of story content to it, or DLC, that people like myself can download and play. So yeah, and then the fun part about this game is this game is really fun to play. And then of course you meet those matches or those levels where they're just very challenging, like these ones. Actually, you know what? Let me do a fun one. This second levels, or not second level, the second world, I guess, was really fun. And it reminds me a lot of this game that I used to play called Dino Run. The volcano, the birds, the lava, the trees, and then, I'm just going one way. I can't really go back. Well, I mean, you could in Dino Run, but then you'll die from the meteors and the doom and whatever. But yeah, this game is really fun. So yeah, let me see if I can complete it. And then, you could perform these cool tricks. And the trophies in this game you get a lot of trophies. I haven't completed the whole game, so, or all the levels, so I haven't really received, all the trophies, but I've received about 25% of the trophies in this game, which is pretty cool. Because to be honest, I just earned a trophy. And then yeah, and then you receive, or you get into levels or worlds like these, where they're quite challenging. Now, I love a challenging game, but sometimes it could, this level's impossible to beat. You know how many times I've tried completing it without, dying or falling off my skateboard and having to retry it all or redo it all over again. Like, I've gotten close to the finish line and then I just screw up. This, by the way, this has not been the farthest I've got. This level's pretty pretty long. But yeah, but ultimately this game is a really fun game, and like I said, I was suggested it, and I was considered getting it, and I just want to share it with other people, and I'm just doing my general review of the game, although it's not a complete game, if you will, because it's not something, like I said, that has story mode to it. However, you have like a Trictionary, which is equivalent to a dictionary, but in a sense where you could perform different, just, it's basically a dictionary where you could, you know, all the stars that are colored white, or yellow rather, I'm colorblind now, yellow are moves that I've completed. This 360 flip I have not completed. These are just the grinds that I've completed and haven't, and the stances, you know, regular player starts in this position and whatnot. And you have options, of course. And you have profile. My progression, or overall progression, is 14%, which is nothing. Statistics, started with that, statistics, you know. And you have the daily grind, which I already completed. Then you have something like a tutorial, which the concept of this is really pretty. It's pretty smooth, and I like Rule 7 for doing this. They're really great. Develop, you know, video game development country. Gosh, they're a good company or studio that developed this game. I think it was Rule 7. And yeah, I really do enjoy this game. So basically I'm just gonna give it a 9.8. You know, I'm gonna give it a 9.8 because, and for indie games and complete games, I guess, I'm going to you know, grade them differently. And for indie games, I'm just gonna give them more of a you know, a chance, I guess. So a 9.8 out of 10, if I didn't already say that. And you know, where the other 0.2% or whatnot is basically, you know, like I said, the story isn't there. There's no story. Like, I know it's an indie game, or it's a small game, but I still think that there should be some sort of story, or even a DLC. Maybe, like I said, maybe the first game of OlliOlli did explain a lot of who this kid is or whatnot, but, you know, I'd wish they'd do the same for the second one. Like, you can't expect people to have played the first one, but, you know, the story's in there. And then, like I said, you know, sometimes I come across some levels that take me like 30 minutes to complete, and it gets very frustrating. And I mean, yes, the challenge is there, and yes, the fun of the level is there, but then, you know, it makes it very difficult when it's very challenging to complete, or impossible to complete. Although it's not, you know, you could pretty much say, geez, this is impossible to complete. You know, how you come across like a game or a level in a video game or a part in a campaign mode where it's like, you cannot beat this level, and you're like, this is impossible, but you know it's not because people have completed it. This is how I feel with OlliOlli2. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Starkster yet again. Yeah, this is pretty much it. My review, 9.8. And you can follow me on Twitch because I will be actually live streaming with a friend. I'll be live streaming The Last of Us Remastered. And if you'd like to play with me, my PSN will be in the description below. And my Twitch link, of course. And yeah, just see if I can play this level. I don't want it to be so too like a short video, because, you know, I haven't uploaded for a few weeks because I've been busy, but whatever. Thank you for watching yet again, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.